Welcome to Eat Sleep Sixes. Got your boy BG right here, Sixers fan for life in the building. Today we got a special hour show. Welcome
Y'all
to the
had
playoff edition.
y'all had to know y'all was getting an hour out of us today. Y'all had to know y'all was getting an hour out of us today, man. The playoffs are here. I'm excited. I don't know how you can't be excited. Let's go Sixers, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm good. I'm good. A little sore throat, but that's the allergy season getting to me.
I
Um,
hear that.
let's talk about these Sixers, man. First, I want to say, how about that rumor? Well, we kind of all knew it, but Markel Fultz throwing the NBA under the bus, coming out and telling the world they got it out for Joel Embiid and the process. We're not stupid. We wasn't born last night. We've been knew this. But the fact that he's saying it just sheds a lot of light to the subject.
Yeah, I mean, and he's echoing the same thing all the players are echoing. That's the bad thing about the MVP award. Uh, I know we all know that the biggest goal is the finals, but let's not act like we don't want the MVP. The bad thing about the MVP award is the media and sports columnists, they all do the voting. All of the players are coming out saying Joel Embiid is the MVP of the league. The people that he play every day, the people who out there with him are saying he's the MVP. But the media refuses to say it. The media refuses to say it, and they want Joker to win so bad. I talked to my brother Jose yesterday, and I said, "Do you realize this is crazy to me? Do you realize that because I think it's gonna happen. Like the writing's just on the wall. They're gonna screw and beat. They're gonna give Joker the MVP. This will be the first time ever in 75 years of the NBA, 75 years that the scoring champion is not first team All NBA. Like let that settle. The best scorer in the entire NBA will be All NBA second team. How? It makes no sense.
No, it don't.
It
And
makes
like
no sense.
I responded to him yesterday. I said, well, they can't put Jokic on the second team because then it'll be the first time in NBA history that an MVP makes second team. So I mean, it's a lose-lose.
The NBA screwed this up, and I think this is the first year that it was possible to happen, and it's probably gonna happen. Uh, they screwed it up. They realized they can't have All NBA be specific positions. It has to be like the All Star game: two front court players, three back court players, not one point guard, one shooting guard, one small forward, one power forward, one center. They can't do it like that because in this case, when the best two players are centers, you're gonna screw somebody over. The best two players in the NBA by their standings right now.
Or they should just straight up negate the fact that an MVP winner could even be in the first team. You know what I'm saying? Like all NBA team. He already got the biggest trophy individual talent. Like what else do you want?
I don't think they can do that. They got. I mean, if it's all NBA, you can't leave the MVP off of any of the lists. He was the
Bro,
best player.
that's the cream of the crop, bro. You're on top of the mountain with that. You're on top of the mountain with that. Like what more you want?
I hear you. I hear you. It just baffles me, man. I don't think that it's a for sure that they're going to screw and be, but the writing's on the wall right now that they are going to screw and be. So I'm prepared for it, and I'm focused on this championship.
The
Welcome,
NBA,
Kenny.
the NBA is Will Smith, Joel Embiid is Chris Rock. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
I was
saying.
just
I'm
reading.
I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna mention it no more. I just said it. We got Chris Rock, Joel Embiid, Will Smith, NBA. That's it.
I was just reading something on Sixers 24/7 where someone had absolutely no clue about the process. He's like, wait, did the Sixers really intentionally lose games to tank?
They did. They did.
Yes, indeed they.
We did.
Carl, that wind is loud, bro.
Carl got his game face on though. It looked like
Yeah, it does.
he looked like he Paul Reeding right now. Like, look, put me in the game, coach.
Well, I was just stopping in to express my exuberance for the playoffs, And
I
you know,
can't even
say
believe
I'm
you're not
present.
going to be watching the game. What's that? I don't know what to say.
I will be. It's just date night out with my lady. You know, got to mix and match. But you know,
I don't know,
definitely
Carl.
pulling for my boys tonight, man. How y'all feeling about the game tonight?
Man, I'm locked in, man. It's the playoff show. It's the playoffs.
I saw Joel walking down the aisle in his white T-shirt, and I just started beaming. I'm so excited.
They said Joel was walking around. Was that picture you posted today, Carl? Was Joe in North Philly today, or was that an old picture?
No,
Ooh,
he was
that's
there.
bad, bro.
He was there.
That one is bad. Yeah.
My bad. I muted you for a second because we was picking up a lot of wind.
He was there yesterday down the way. That was in North Philadelphia down the way. You know, and Joel, excuse the wind, Joel has had a habit of just popping up to any hood whenever. You know, that's just what he does. He's a man of the people. So anyway, I don't want to disrupt the broadcast with my background. I will be joining you guys on post game. Just wanted to spread my love. Much love to y'all. Much love to the Sixers. Peace out, man.
Have a great date day.
Bold words by Aunt
Sweet.
Sims, man. Bold words by Aunt Sims. Aunt Sims says sweep. I'm not jumping on that ledge, but I do have us winning in 5, Aunt.
All right, so you have us winning in 5.
Yes.
I wanted to talk about our series predictions. So, all right, BG has us winning in 5. What do you got, Jose?
I'm saying 5 as well. Like, I just can't, like, I'm supposed to be praising my team, which I always do, but I know that this Toronto team got 1, if not 2 players that can turn up. So I can't see them not being able to turn up that great in 2 games, you know, in that many games, and have at least 1 good game. So I'm going 5.
Okay. I am going to go 6 only because I'm a little bit more pessimist than you guys are. And I think it's going to take them Sixers and 6 to get it done. But I think a lot depends on this first game, honestly.
Mandatory. I mean, we set the stage today, man. I look at how the media has been slandering us. Like, more people than not have us losing this series. More people than not have us and I understand.
And
we
Sims. Let's not go wood with that one, Pop. Let's not go wood with that one.
If James Harden pays attention to anything, he's seeing everybody saying, well, you got the most to prove. And then when he said, well, no, I don't feel like I have anything to prove. I'm just going to play basketball. Like, that's what I do. I don't feel like I have to prove anything. I'm one of them guys. Like, I'm one of them people scared to stand in front of. I've been one of those people have been scared to stand in front of for the last 10 years. I don't have anything to prove. And then they coming back, well, you don't think you got nothing to prove. You play for the Philadelphia 76ers, the fan base that demands. I hope that he goes out there and says that. Like, look, I'm still him. Like, stop acting like I'm not him because y'all see a 4 for 17 game or 4 for 15 game. I'm still him. So I hope that James Harden go out there tonight and show that they're the duo that we believe they should have been when we made that trade in February. I want to see Tobias show.
The league know that he's that dude that people are scared to stand in front of. They ain't been slacking off of him. Yeah. Regardless.
That's a fact. He hasn't been going 4 for 15 because, like, nobody's guarding him. He's going 4 for 15 because they like, what we going to do with this dude? And Embiid. So I expect big things out of those two this series and series to come. You only go as far as your leadership, and Joel Embiid and James Harden have to be those vocal leaders and leading by action on the court. I hope Tobias follows that lead. He's the veteran on his team. Tobias Harris is the veteran on his team. Danny Green can be that vocal leader on the bench. He's been here, done that, got championship rings. Tyrese Maxey, I expect big things from you. We praised you all year. Don't be a regular season player. Don't be a regular season player. Don't let us look and say, well, he made great strides in the regular season, and then the playoffs it was a different story. I expect
I'm just a little scared because I seen him fold against some good teams.
Who, Maxey? Are we talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
You know what I mean? I've seen him fold against some good teams. I don't know if it's the pressure, the BGs, the butterflies. I don't know what it's called. You know what I mean? But he got to get over it. He got to know, what the main goal is, and that's just to win one game at a time. That's just my opinion. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. The fate of this Philadelphia Sixers playoff run sits on Maxey and our bench. No one else. No one else.
I just want to think back, everybody. Go back in your time machines for a minute and think back.
And Sims, I got a dog. His name is Kobe, by the way. Black Mamba. I'm sorry. Don't yell me.
Just talk over me. Okay. All right. So think back in your little time machines to when James Harden had that first game with the Sixers. I think was that versus Minnesota. I think.
Our first game that he played? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
And how absolutely flawless that game was. It was just like ball movement and so much energy. I am expecting in my heart of hearts that is what we're going to be seeing. Okay. We're going to be seeing that version of James Harden. We're going to see that version of the Sixers, at least for this game one. And Nick Nurse is a good coach, so he's going to make adjustments quick. But at least for this game one, I think we're going to see some good stuff.
Hey,
at least I hope so.
Nas, I feel like this should be directed to Tobias, not Harden.
Yeah, because against Toronto, I think I heard today he's had a total this season of 50 points. But in the last two games against Toronto, it's been like 5, 8.
It's such a tough matchup for Tobias, man, because of the athleticism of their fours. Their fours are so athletic and can score in so many different ways. Tobias, he struggles against that. Siakam's just a shorter center, to be honest with you. And when he's forced to guard Siakam, it's just rough on Tobias. Tobias is not good against those type of scorers, man. And on the offensive and defensive end, like it's hard for him to score and it's hard for him to stop him. So, I mean, hopefully that's changed today. Not just today, but for the series. I'm looking for a big quick series. Let's get this over with in 5. Are y'all worried at all that we haven't played in over a week? Anybody?
No, I'm not worried that we haven't played in over a week. I'm actually happy we haven't played in over a week. Give James Harden a chance to, rehab that leg. Give JoJo a chance to rehab whatever issues were going on for him. Give them the time to practice. Talk about practice.
We talking about practice?
Yo, I hope he got some rest though, because word on the streets, on social media streets.
Are we talking about Harden?
Yeah.
He was up late with recording artists and stuff.
That was old. He was talking about his
old news.
He was talking about his Houston days.
Back when he was young.
Yeah, but I wouldn't doubt it though. I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Let's hope. I feel like he is really serious about wanting to win a championship. And he's been through it enough to know, I hope, God, unless he's really not as smart as I think he is, to know that he's got to, this is it, dude. He's got to be 100% every night, every minute.
Yeah. Hopefully this week off that he's had, we got to get some team cohesion. We got to get healthy. Not saying I'm not saying he was nursing a hamstring injury, but if I was guessing, I would say he was. And for him not to have to full-blown go on that hammy for over a week, man, I know that should get him back where he needs to be, hopefully. When I asked that question, I didn't mean worried as far as like it would be bad for us, but do you see us having one of those slow starts that the Sixers are known for a lot of times because we haven't played?
I can see them having a slow start, but I'm not mad about it because
we know the track record. When we start slow, we finish strong. When we start strong, Jesus, just get ready for the comeback.
Exactly. Be like freaking Hawks were last night. Freaking Hawks. Sorry.
So
I didn't-
my thing with Harden is, and it's kind of to agree with what Jen was saying. The time is now. You've been on some powerhouse teams. The bias me is always gonna the biased Sixers fan in me is always gonna say this is the best team you've been on. So like it's put up or shut up because you might never be in a situation again. Who knows? You aging, you're not getting any younger. You know what I'm saying? People don't look at your value as much as they used to. So who's to say you ever even make it to the playoffs again?
And this is a lot of people are saying. I mean, it's the writing's on the wall. He's going to get a $200 million contract. And this is going to be his last big contract. Now the problem is
making Jose spill his beer.
The question is, will it be a $200 million contract for the Sixers, or will we let him walk? Because if he doesn't show up in the playoffs, and that's what I'm saying.
I'm about to say $200. I'll pay for that contract.
His play is going to decide whether he's here this year. I mean, next year, man. I really believe that. Like, I do get that Morey loves him, but I don't think Morey will be crazy enough to give him a max extension if he comes up short in these playoffs. I don't think he will, man.
Not if he's any kind of decent business.
If we make to the third round, he's getting paid.
And that's
100%.
That's a fact.
That's fine. I think if we hit it to the third round, I will. I don't know. We'll have to think on that.
It's just like they need to dump this Toby contract on the offseason. I'm sorry. They got to find a way to get rid of that.
Hey, I agree, Berg. Harden may be better than anything we can get. Only person I would go against on that one is if Bradley Beal's available. Yeah. I don't want to talk about next season, but I will say that's the only other person that we could get that we could use to replace Harden. If Harden does not play well this
just not feeling good about the whole Bradley Beal thing, bro, because I feel like I'm enjoy commercials. Sometimes I feel like no, sometimes I don't. Well, 1 minute you want to be in the Sixers, 1 minute you don't. Like, what's it gonna be?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if he were on our team, I'd be thrilled, unless he's playing like crap. But since he's not on our team, I could care less about Bradley Beal. He never did anything for me. I like that Ja Morant, though. I hope y'all know I'm missing watching Ja right now so that I could be here with y'all.
I would put my camera up so you can watch it while we're doing the show, but I don't want to get us clapped for copyright. The NBA will find this video and take us down if you can see the whole game. But I'll keep you updated while we're doing this show. I'll keep you updated. Yeah, man. What do you guys think the ceiling for the bench in this game? Not the entire series, but what's the ceiling for this bench? What do you expect from the bench? How many players do you expect to play off the bench? And who is that one player on the bench that if you see, you might throw something at the TV?
Korkmaz.
Sorry, Aunt.
Yeah, Korkmaz. Man, I'm driving right down to the stadium. I'm trying to get in there illegally.
So
You're fired.
You don't want to see Korkmaz today.
No.
You don't want to see Korkmaz on Monday.
I don't want to see him. Trade him.
Listen. Do you think we have to see Korkmaz on Wednesday?
No.
Matisse won't be here.
No. You saw what happened.
I'm not saying I want him out there, Jen. I'm just asking the questions.
Okay. Well, I'm saying no. I don't know what Hose is saying. I don't know what everybody else down here is saying in the comments. But I am saying no Korkmaz. No mas. What's that?
He said it in Spanish. No mas.
No mas.
I did.
No cork, and no mas.
No mas Korkmaz.
See.
So, who's the rotation off the bench? Who's the rotation off the bench for this series?
I mean, I don't know what Doc gonna do, but
what's your rotation off the bench, Jose?
The most obvious one is the most popular one. I mean, if you got your screws on tight up there, you're gonna know that it has to be Shake Niang and Paul Reed. You feel me? It can't. Who else is it gonna be? Are you serious?
Boston Carter agrees with you.
Berg said Bird said Korkmaz is a victim of Brett Brown and Glenn Rivers and Jen.
He did. Oh, he did say and Jen. He's not a victim.
No, seriously. You got to know they're the most
paid.
You got to know they're the most
player.
popular one. Shake had a rough mid-year. He played pretty good in the beginning. He turned it up there late in the season. But I mean, if you don't play Shake, who else you gonna play?
So you saying Shake? So you saying Shake?
Shake Niang and B-Ball.
So you want to go 8 this series? Because I think it should be 9 this series, 8 next series.
I mean, we should. I mean, listen, if you want to throw in DJ there,
you gotta. No. I'm sorry. You got to throw Matisse. So it will be 9. Those 3 and Matisse. I forgot Matisse is going to play home games. I apologize. So it'll be 9 for sure. But again, Reed might not get those minutes, and we will find out in the over/under segment whether Reed will get those minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna not know that because Dog. The hell is Dog? Because of course Doc, says we're not going on any Paul Reed victory tour, and I made shirts.
Do you think that saying we're not going on a Paul Reed victory tour? We've been watching this coach for 2 seasons, and we know how stuck in his ways he is. What if DJ goes out there and looks like total dog shit? Well, do you think he's willing to say, you know what? All right, we'll give Paul Reed a chance. Or do you think he's just going to stick with DJ and Embiid? Or is Embiid about to play 45 minutes a game?
See, here's the thing. With Niang being able to shoot the way he can shoot, Niang could easily play the 3. And that might have to be the case in Toronto. So why can't you throw B-Ball Paul in there to play power forward when you're giving Toby a break?
I think you get the man some minutes, man. You got to get the man some minutes. And I swear, if he puts Korkmaz in over Reed, I might lose my mind. Berg, why do you say we can't use an 8-man rotation, Berg?
I gotta agree with this.
I agree, Berg. Not yet. Not 8 yet. I think 8 in the next round, and definitely 8 in the Eastern Conference Finals, but not 8 yet.
Marcin, I 100% agree with this. Because if he don't play the right people, management gonna have to step in, man.
Yes, because somebody, I think it was Timmy Snyder, was asking sort of like, what would the X factor, who would be the X factor in this series? And for me, not a player, Doc.
That's a good question. What you think, Hose?
What was that? Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Who do you think will be the X factor in this series?
In this series, I got to say Maxey 100% because if he plays bad, we're screwed. He got to play good. He has to make this. If you guys expect for this team to sweep past this team that we're about to play, Maxey got to play damn near flawlessly for that to happen.
No.
My X factor is going to be Tobias Harris. I'm a firm believer that I know I have the MVP on my team. I'm a firm believer that James Harden's still one of them dudes. I'm a firm believer that we have a budding star in Tyrese Maxey. So I feel like I know what I'm going to get out of them. And I don't know what I'm going to get out of Tobias. So we will be made or broken by what Tobias shows up in this series. The starting lineups is out, y'all.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to see Maxey playing passive at all this playoff run.
You better not. I want to see that fearless kid that I've been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight's starting lineup is Tyrese Maxey, James Harden, man in the backcourt. The big fella in the middle, Tobias Harris playing the power forward position. And the best shot we got at small forward, believe it or not, Danny Green is in the starting lineup tonight.
I figured he was like playing Danny in those last couple of games in the starting lineup to get him ready because he's going to have to be in the starting lineup with Matisse, kind of like a part-time player, or as Tyrone likes to call him, Matisse Irving.
I think that's a good call. Especially because we got Danny. I don't feel like he's got the groove 100%. He's been playing pretty good those last couple games we had there, but you got to get him back into the groove of things. So
the thing I like about Danny, and the thing as far as this particular series goes, is that he used to play for Toronto, right? So that's his former team. So he does tend to step it up a bit versus Toronto. So let's hope that continues.
yeah, when you played on that floor behind that crowd, it plays in your favor. It's hat. So.
Yeah, like Allah always says, you know the feel of the basket, you know the sound of the like. I mean, he's ridiculous, but you know what I mean. You listen to him; he says the same things. You'll hear him say it tonight. He's familiar with the building. You'll hear him.
I feel like that does play a factor in certain players.
Sure, absolutely does. How do I feel?
Nas, my only thing about that is, it's too late to make those type of adjustments. Certain players can't be shuffled in and out of the lineup, and I think the 4 main guys have to be in the starting lineup. The only interchangeable piece is that small forward position. You don't just go look at Tobias and say, "Hey, you've been starting for 82 games, but you'll be better on the bench this series." I think those 4 are solidified, going to be in our starting lineup no matter what the situation. I just don't see them shaking it up like that. No pun intended for Shake Milton.
Arrested Danny is a good Danny with fresh legs, no doubt. I feel like tonight, to Jose, if he plays well tonight, he might lose the moniker of Danny Donuts.
I'm with it. Book it. Book it. We all agree?
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I can't. I just can't.
I didn't do it.
One game ain't it?
No,
it ain't been one game. It's been the last 3.
Like 3.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, we're talking about playoffs here, though, Pop.
Okay.
We're talking about playoffs, man. If he does it next game, okay, I'll give up. I'll give up. I'll take the name back.
Oh, so you're giving 2 games.
Yeah.
All right.
If he can perform, if I get 9-11 from him this game and next game, I will no longer call him Danny Donuts.
All right, so I want to know what everybody's keys to victory are for this game. Not for the series in general, but just for this particular game 1. Go ahead, BG.
It starts on the defensive end, man. We can't keep letting Siakam average 30 on us. I hate it.
Nah.
We can't keep letting Van Vliet have career nights against us. I hate it. It's got to be the defensive end, and of course, the thing that we suck at the most. We got to rebound the ball.
Mama beat you to it, man. She beat you to it.
Oh, I ain't even see that.
You
down
didn't
there.
get it all out. She said it.
I didn't even see that down there. Yeah, defense and rebounding, man. We can't get his team second and third attempts, man. We just can't. I think we're a good defensive team. The problem with our defense is we'll get a stop, but the team will get another offensive rebound. It's like you play great defense for 22, 23 seconds and then give them an extra 14 seconds. We can't afford to do that. We need to rebound the ball. We need to control the interior on the offensive and defensive end. Point blank period. I think we win that game. We win this series easily if we do. We win this series easily.
This is playoff time, so I don't want to see nobody driving past defenders that belong on our team. Uncontested, easy layups. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
I hear you.
Especially the bench players. Use them fouls up. You're not taking them home with you.
Right? I don't want to see any uncontested shots. I want to see everybody active hands all the time. And I'm with Mama on this one. I know we're going to have a short bench, but they're going to be a really important bench.
Yes, they have to be. They have to be. The time is now, man. If you're not at your best, if you got to get a motivational speech to wake up for these type of games, then I don't think you should be in the NBA. You can go to the G League and help out the Blue Coats for all I care. If you gotta, if just being in this playoff atmosphere, when you walk out that tunnel and hear the Philadelphia fans making so much noise, when South Philly is rocking, when the Wells Fargo Center, you can really feel it shaking because we so hype about the playoffs. if you can't get hyped just by being there, then I don't know
I'm
what
doing
to tell
this
you.
all wrong.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Uh-oh. What's about to happen?
What's he doing all wrong?
Uh-oh. He going in the tuck. He got something. He got something. What he got?
He's got to get some bottle of liquor.
It better not be what I think it is. What are you pulling out? What are you
I
pulling
don't
out?
know.
I'm
Does
so
anybody
nervous.
want to guess what Jose's grabbing from behind him?
Yeah!
Oh, he's got his rally towel. Go, Jose.
Jose, what you saying to me, bro? What you saying to me, bro? Let's go. What you saying to me, man?
I'm doing it all wrong. It's playoff time. We need the towels, baby.
You're right.
Oh, look at me. I can't even
wish
put it
I
up.
had one, but I don't.
It's
I'll
crazy
grab a
that you pulled.
t-shirt.
It's crazy that you pulled that one out, and I just so happen to have that exact one sitting next to me.
Playoffs, baby.
We did not plan this. We did not plan that.
That's awesome.
You seen? I had to look in the archives for this thing.
Yes. Nice.
That's crazy that you pulled that one out though, and that's the one that I got sitting right next to me, man.
Playoff time, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, man. It's now or never, man. This city has been hungry for a championship since 1983, man. We deserve it. We deserve it. We went through the process years. We went through years where we were competitive, but we had to go through guys like the Lakers. We had to go through teams like Toronto in the playoffs, teams like Milwaukee in the playoffs. This is our best shot, man. That's the excitement I was looking for until I logged into a funeral. Hey, Berg, you wasn't here to start, man. My energy, look, I jumped into playoff mode. You already know I jumped into playoff mode the last week of the season. I'm ready, man. I'm amped up for this one, man. And I hope that the Sixers is too.
They better be. Oh my goodness. I wonder who's going to ring the bell. Any predictions? Predictions?
Me. I gotta hurry up and leave.
Me.
I'm gonna ring that bell.
Let me check Twitter real quick and see if they've hinted at anybody who's going to be ringing the bell. But if I had to guess, you know what?
What?
I'm gonna go with AI. Maybe AI is probably definitely going to be there tonight. I would go with AI.
Has he rung the bell this season yet? I don't think he has.
Has he what?
Rung the bell this season.
If he did, it was probably the first game at home.
I don't think he did.
And that's why I think it should be him today. First playoff game at home.
That's a good guess. I think Irving already rang the bell once.
He rang it too recent for it to be Julius. I don't think they'll have Julius ringing it because he rang it recently. Only person I could think of, I would go with AI, man. The one person left it out there every game. The one person that gave his all every playoff series. Why not start your playoff run with AI ringing the bell? I would have AI ringing the bell if I was the Sixers tonight. I don't see nothing on Twitter.
Heck with it. Let's put Tyrese out there to ring that bell, boost him up some from the beginning.
Oh yeah, they could use a player. You're right. I didn't even think about that.
Ring that bell, young fella.
Well, don't let it be Harden, because when Harden rang that bell, we lost.
But
he's never allowed to go near that bell ever.
He wasn't able. Ooh, Dawn Staley might be a good ringer too. That's a good one, Marston. That's a good one.
She just got that paycheck.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's a good one. Or that new Philly. You know what I'm talking about?
Castellanos that moved in Ben House. Oh, I said his name. Damn it, I ain't got no money. Where's the jar?
He's going to come with the sage, and then he's going to ring the bell.
Or somebody from the 83 team. Aunt Sim said let Andrew Toney ring it. Somebody from the 83 team maybe
or
could.
Like McKee, rather.
Aaron McKee?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting, man. It'll be interesting. I wish, like, I keep looking back. I'm trying to pay attention to the podcast, but I keep looking back at this Memphis game because I'm like, man, I wish it would hurry up and end.
What's the score?
It's on commercial right now. Last time I looked back, it was 85-83. I'll let you know in a second.
And what quarter are they in? Fourth yet?
They just started in the fourth.
I wouldn't mind.
Go ahead, Carlos.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't mind seeing Charles Barkley ring that bell.
Nah. Yeah. Because he's not going to do it because all the games are ESPN today. They on TNT tomorrow. I don't think it'll be Barkley. I don't think
I just said I wouldn't mind.
Actually, I don't think it would ever be Barkley.
I think Don Staley's a really good choice for the people who said that.
That was that I didn't even think about that. Don Staley would definitely be a good pick.
Don Staley got that chick and she moving on up like George and Wheezy.
That's right. Or it could be the coach from the Blue Coats who made it to the finals. Unfortunately, didn't win, but made it to the finals.
Kobe Carl.
That's
Kobe
right.
Carl. They got blasted. I watched that game. They got blasted. That last game, they got blasted. But they was missing. So think about it. They was missing Bassey, Paul Reed, Charlie Brown. Like besides Miles Powell, Miles Powell was the only one getting buckets. Like everybody else that was contributed to us getting to the finals wasn't there because they with the Sixers right now. Well, I don't know if Bassey with the Sixers. I think he was just hurt.
Injured.
Yeah, he was injured. Bassey's not with the team, but the others is with the Sixers right now, so they couldn't play.
I haven't seen Pat Croce in a long time.
Oh,
yes, he's real into like pirates and shit now. I don't know. Sorry, but he is weirdo.
Yo, listen, Pat Croce was, his energy was nah. I don't think no other president, CEO, whatever he was. Like, can't nobody match that.
I just thought of the perfect person to ring the bell. Are you ready? Perfect person.
Korkmaz.
Are you ready? Mark Zumoff.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to do it. You know why? Because I don't want to hear everybody on 6 24/7 say, "See, get rid of Case. Bring him back. Bring him back.
Bring him back."
He's not going to talk. He's just going to ring the bell.
Kate sucks. Bring him back. Can't stand the sound of her voice. Bring him back. Oh my God! I put the game on mute because I can't stand his voice.
Oh my God! I can't.
Well,
those people.
We 40 minutes in. I know we usually do this at the 20-minute mark, but since we're giving y'all our show, we 40 minutes in. So I think y'all know what time it is.
It is a whole new.
Oh wait! Before we go into the segment, because we didn't have a clear-cut winner, do we carry over to the playoffs, or are we scrapping it and everybody's 0-0?
0.
0.
Is my vote.
Yeah.
All right.
Playoffs take a whole new thing.
So
I'll take the trophy. Jen could take the car.
Cool.
Since I held the first place for so long, I'm taking the trophy. You got the car. I'm gonna do it like Michael Jordan and Pippen had to split it to one time. So you got the car. I'm taking the
Goodbye, Jose.
And now for BG's Over and Under.
All right, so I got Carl's already. I sent Carl's right after he got off earlier. I do have his, and I'll announce what his is as we go through. I'm doing 4 today, guys. So we're doing 4 because a lot of people are saying 6s and 4s, so why not go with 4? So it's playoff time. The stars shine during playoff time. Checks are made during playoff time. Joel Embiid, 39.5 points tonight. Jen?
I'm going under. Doesn't match up well against the freaking Toronto Raptors. And I don't care if they don't have Marcus Gasol, still does.
This is gonna be one that I'll gladly lose with no problem. So
yes,
I'm gonna have to say under.
I will lose graciously. Please let me lose.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to bring up another player while we talking about our Sixers, but last night I was on a group FaceTime call and we was talking basketball while he was watching the Hawks, and I said, look, this is when stars need to show up. I said this third and fourth quarter, I could foresee Trae Young having between 20 and 25 points just in the third and fourth quarter, and he did it because that's what stars do. When it's the playoffs, ain't no time to be like, I need to save it for next game or I'm tired. Ain't no tomorrow, and B goes over. Point blank, period.
Whoop. What Carl said.
Carl went over as well, so now I'm nervous. Shit, I should have taken under.
Too late. Yeah, you can't track it.
I should have taken under.
Oh, Paulie's here. Hey, Paulie.
Yeah.
Paulie, what's up?
Here we go. Harden. James Harden, 12.5 assists. I'll go with Jose first.
Over.
Jen?
I'm going with over on that one as well. Come on.
I'm gonna take the over as well. I think this will be a high assist game for Harden. Not nothing stupid crazy like 18, 19, but I think he gets around that 14 number easy. I mean, it's looking like he gets it every time, most of the time. So I'm gonna go with that over pretty easy, to be honest with you. I see him having like 6 or 7 just in the first quarter because
PG, you thought. I'm sorry. Go finish.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, but you was I kind of thought you was done, but you wasn't. Paulie's asking in there, can he be involved with the over and under? So can you give him a call so that you can re-explain it to him and you can write him down?
Okay, cool. I just wrote your name, put down Paulie. Paulie, I'm gonna send you the over unders right after the show. All right. So again,
what's Carl said?
Carl took the over as well on assists. So we all went over on assists.
No. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I saw something. Somebody else's name said something different.
So I know this is a sore subject. Our bench has not been the greatest bench this year. It just hasn't been. And we don't need them to have 30, 40 points. So I'm going to go with 22 and a half points for the bench tonight. 22 and a half bench points tonight. I'll start it off. And I say, damn, why did I say I want to start it off? I'm going to go under. Next game's bench points, I'll be more sure because I'll see how Doc's rotating. But as of what I think is going to happen, I don't think the bench plays much. So I'm going to go under 22 and a half. Jose?
Damn, that's a short bench, man.
I know. It's really not short, though, Jose. We've been playing 9 all season, and we're going to play 9 a day. We're going to play 9. Niang, Paul Reed, or DeAndre Jordan, Shake Milton.
You said 22.5?
will for sure play. Yes.
So to win, I need 23 from them?
Yes.
Damn, that's tough, man.
No, trust me, I didn't know what to pick for this one. I took the under just because I don't know how Doc's
I'm gonna have to go under. I'm gonna have to agree, bro. Like,
next game, I might know because we'll see how Doc rotates the bench today.
Yeah,
but right now, I have no clue.
Yeah,
I have no clue.
That's my main thing is because this is a whole different atmosphere. Coach gonna do things a little differently, so I need a test run, man. So I'm just to be on the safe side, I'm say under.
Okay.
I'm going over for this one. I'm going over.
I like it. I like it. Last but not least, man, still continuing with the bench, man. I know what the coach said. But that's why I asked that question earlier, that if DeAndre Jordan goes out there and is not showing much, does he take a shot at giving Paul Reed minutes? So I'm not going to go absurd with the minutes, but Paul Reed, 10.5 minutes tonight. I'm not going first.
I'm going under. I think he'll get some minutes, but more like 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go under for the simple fact that this is playoff time, and not even DJ is gonna get that amount of minutes. So, and B's playing a whole hell of a lot of minutes.
Smitty says all the way.
Yeah, what that guy said. Yeah, what that guy said.
I only chose this over under because it's been a hot topic since that last game. Everybody's like, play him instead of DJ. So I just want to throw it out there as an over under. We all know what Doc said, but who knows what happened in practice this week? Who knows if he changed his mind? I don't think he did, so I'm taking it under. I don't think he gets 10.5.
Paul Reed would have had to do some hell of a groveling to be able to get there. So I don't know.
Berg rocking with it though. Berg said he going with the over, man. Berg, real quick. Carl took the under as well, surprisingly.
Yeah, Berg, I would love to agree with you. I would gladly lose this pick, but I gotta say under.
If he's playing well, hell, yeah.
Hold up. Paulie gave his answers. Over for Embiid, over for Harden, over for the bench, and over for fake B-ball ball.
That's awesome. All right, so I think we got a few minutes left. We got some time for some bold predictions. What you got, Jose.
Bold prediction. And that's just because I'm rooting him on. 15-point Shake Milton.
I tried that last time. Didn't work out.
That's fine.
15-point Shake Milton, and you said we're gonna go under 22 points for the bench. Come on,
Yeah.
make it make sense, Jose.
No, that's just a bold prediction, Pop. That's all it is. It ain't nothing. Nothing. It's just a bold prediction. It ain't gotta be factual, okay?
You're right. You want me to go, Jen?
Yes, I do.
Bold prediction for me tonight. Tobias Harris hits 5 3-pointers this game. Tobias Harris, 5 3-pointers made this game.
All right. Bold prediction. James Harden gets triple-double.
It's crazy. After I said mine, before you said yours, I was about to say, y'all might have throw another one out there. Bold prediction number 2 for me, Embiid gets a triple-double tonight. They triple team him too much. They double and triple team him. He's gonna have to be a willing passer today. Embiid gets a triple-double tonight. Bold
Please
prediction.
don't hold that ball too long, Embiid. Please don't do that.
Everything Berg says is going to be right.
Damn, Berg Stradamus. He said, "What I say is gold. What I say is gold."
He said 16 for Shake.
He said 16 for Shake. He said Berg does not like the fact that a lot of the things we're suggesting is saying Embiid will play 40 minutes. Berg, I'm sorry, but this is the playoffs. Stars.
Oh my God, bold. He has to play 40 minutes.
Yeah.
He has
to. It's the playoffs.
Oh my God, if he plays less than 40 minutes and it's a close game, I'm going to be pissed.
Look, man.
Yeah,
It's the playoffs.
If Embiid plays less than 40 minutes, I mean, unless he plays 48 or 49, but if he plays anything less than that, y'all ain't going to like the person I'm going to be in post game.
It's the playoffs. We got to win 16 games. That's it. Get tired in the offseason. Take a nap in the offseason. Oh, look, man.
This Joel Embiid has told us all season who he is, and he is about winning and doing whatever it takes to win, no matter how tired, no matter if he's sore. He even said, we don't get hurt in Africa. So...
Oh, I like this one, Nas. People don't know it's the playoff time. People paid for advertisement. Even without timeouts, there will be TV timeouts.
Right.
That's smart.
Does Embiid realize there's another Cameroonian on the other team?
Oh, he definitely does. That's his man. Him and Siakam cool for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's his man.
Yeah.
They rock with each other. For real.
So, anybody got any closing remarks? How much time's left on that game, BG? Every time I look, there's
you always ask me as a commercial.
It's a commercial every day, go 5 minutes.
Well, I'll go with my final thoughts, and then hopefully after my final thoughts, I'll look up and I'll be able to tell you the score and the time left. My final thoughts is, man, point blank, it's the playoffs. Come out there hungry. We had a week off. I'm scared that when having a week off, a team comes out sluggish. But not this team, not today. We come out there, we punch them in the mouth. Let's end this series in 5 like we should. We're better than this team. We are better than this team. I know we lost 3-1 in the season series, but we are better than this team. We have the MVP of the league. I don't care who gets the trophy. He's the best player in the NBA this year. We have the team that can compete for a championship if they just lock in. Please, this is the playoffs. If you not hyped, then I don't know what's wrong with you. It's the
Shout
playoffs.
out to Hajio Meng over there in the Philippines representing the Philadelphia 76ers, calling himself the biggest Philadelphia 76ers fan across the ocean. Let's go.
Love it. We have another Philippine fan. James,
Filipino.
are you here? What?
You said another Filipino.
Oh, I'm sorry. Another Filipino brother named James. I don't know if he's on here today, though.
Ooh, I like that.
If you want a chance to say something to the Sixers before this game, what would it be?
You take it first, Jen. I like that question, Bird.
I don't know. I only have like really bad humorous ones that aren't humorous. Like
beat them like they owe you something.
like I need a kidney and I won't survive another day. You have to win.
Like I want to see blood. I want to see blood out there.
I would go to Joel and say that they made you cry.
Yep. That's another thing. That was supposed to be something I asked earlier. Is this a revenge series?
No.
There's no Kawhi.
It's not the same team. Not the same team.
The majority is still on that team.
Berg, if I want a chance to be able to speak to the team right before the game, I would literally tell them, look, there's 21,000 people in this stadium that believe in you, and that might be it. Nobody else believes in us. Go out there and make them believers of the Philadelphia 76ers. Silence all the critics and go out there and do what we know we can do. Again, if I got to get you hype for the playoffs, then you should be on the Delaware Bluecoats, not the Philadelphia 76ers. Go out there and show out, man. Seriously.
Yo, look at this man over here, man. Y'all need to learn, man. BG, you better learn something. Look at this man.
Solamente huepa, hombre.
Nas Googled that. He put that in Google Translate and wrote that up there.
At least he tried. At least he tried. Had to pull teeth and grab ears for this guy to give me an amigo.
Wait, Berg says not one basketball suggestion yet. You mean from us, or you mean from the people on 24/7?
I don't think it comes down to X's and O's though, Berg, when it comes to the speech that I would give, because I mean they should just know. Is to me, this team just has to show their heart. Play like you're representing Philadelphia. Like
what would you say,
Jose
Berg?
Jose gonna kick my ass because he hate when I bring up the Eagles on the Sixers podcast. But I think about that 2017 team. They were counted out by everybody, but they showed that they had heart. They played to ensure that we would celebrate on Broad Street. That's it.
I was there.
It. Not hey, make sure you're blocking. Do your best job at doing your job. I don't need Danny Green to have 40 rebounds. I need Danny Green to be the best shooter in our starting lineup. I don't need James Harden to dunk on somebody. I need James Harden to be the best James Harden.
I would say Jason Kelsey could have rung the bell, but it didn't go too well last time he did that.
I freaking loved it when he sang. I'm sorry. I loved it when he wore the dude sweater and sang the song. What you got there, BG?
5-point game, 9 minutes left. Oh, I'm sorry, 8-point game now. They just hit a 3. Minnesota up 106-98 with 9 minutes left in the game.
Wow, so it's going to be a while before our game starts, yeah?
Yeah, we got a while. But, I mean, we gave them a whole hour today. I mean, we give y'all some time to get your beer, get y'all popcorn.
Welcome to the Playoff 1 Hour Show. Thank you for joining us. Look at those symbols up there right above me, just hanging right over my head. Got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. You already know the situation. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Because if you ain't here, Jen, take Carl's spot and let them know.
If you ain't here, we don't know where you at.
So, yeah, I would tell this other guy to say it in Spanish, but he don't practice enough. So I'm going to have to say it.
No te olvides, hablecilo un amigo. Hablecilo un amigo. Hablecilo un amigo. What?
Yeah, that's it.
Don't doubt me, man. I be listening. We done did at least 160 shows this year. I had to get it at some point. You think we had 82 games? We do a pregame and postgame.
Hey, you see that? I got on the phone with them. Jen tried it. She was real close. The only one who didn't give me nothing was Carl, but he's used to getting F's anyway. So I'm not surprised that Carl didn't give me my stuff in Spanish. BG did a hell of a job. Applause to you. Jen did a hell of a job. Applause to you.
Listen, eat, sleep, Sixers, friends and family. We need to all give the Sixers all the positive energy we can possibly give them. They will feel it. Energy is contagious. Let's get this win. I want to come back here and play the song.
Play the song.
Playoffs,
All right.
baby. Let's go Sixers.